Greetings everyone. So today I want to talk about 5 things that you need to do to your computer right after watching this video, whether you're running Windows 10 or Windows 11. Okay, so these 5 tips, doesn't matter if you have a new computer that you just bought from the store or you had your computer for a little while now. So let's cover those 5 things that you need to do to your Windows machine right now, even if you're running Windows 10 or 11. So number one of the things that a lot of people don't do is run Windows Update. Now you need to run Windows Update as often as possible, but don't go too far without running Windows updates, because sometimes they have antivirus packages that can protect your computer from those malwares and stuff like that. And then sometimes they have security updates that a lot of people don't run to keep themselves secure. So if you don't know how to run Windows Update, let's go over it right now. First thing you want to do if you're running Windows 11 or Windows 10 is just go down to the search icon, and then you want to go up and just type in updates, and that's going to take you to the list where you can choose Windows updates. Then once you get into Windows Update, you'll see any updates that you need to run, and all you have to do is just click download and let them install themselves. Some of them just run the updates and let you get back to business, and some of them require you to restart your computer. If that's the case, just go ahead and restart your computer or schedule it to restart at a later time. The next thing I want you to do is kill anything that's starting up when your computer starts up. Because if you notice that your computer is taking a long time to get to that point where you can start using it, especially if you reboot it or you just power it on for the first time, there's probably a lot of apps that's starting up when you boot up your computer, which is taking your computer a long time to get to the point where you can start using it. So let's go into the startup list and deactivate some apps that you don't want to start up when your computer boot up. So to get to that list, you want to click the search again, and this time you're going to type in startup apps, and it should pop up on the list. So go ahead and just click on it, and it's going to take you into that option. Once you get into that option, you're going to see a list of all the apps that actually start up when you boot up your computer. So you just want to go down this list and uncheck the apps that you don't want to start up when your computer start up. Now, every app on this list is safe to turn off. So if you want to turn them all off, it's up to you. So you can turn them off and it's not going to affect your computer from starting up. There won't be any damage done. But if you want some of these apps to start up when your computer boot up, then just leave it on. But if not, just turn them off, and you can turn them all off if you want to. The next thing I want to recommend is that you install another browser. Now, Windows come with the Edge browser, and the Edge browser, from what I see, is integrated into Windows. So you can't really get rid of it, which is something that Microsoft always do anyway. They always integrate their browser into the operating system. But the browser can start acting funny from time to time. It has done it to me several times. So what I recommend is you install a secondary browser, like Chrome or Firefox. So go into the Edge browser and search for Chrome or Firefox in the search bar, and just go straight to their website and install that extra browser as a backup, just in case the Edge browser acts up every now and then. Number 4 has to do with additional people using your computer. So if you have guests come over, or you got family member come over and you want them to use your computer, but you don't want them to install any extra program or even get into your files, you want to set up another standard user. So go down to the search icon again, and this time you're going to type in user. And on that list, you'll see add edit user. So just click on that option, and it's going to take you into the account where it says family and other users. You want to go down to where it says add another account, where you see other users. So once you click on add users, you're going to see that Microsoft sign in pops up. But you're going to skip past all of that. So you're just not going to put any name on that list, and you're going to click that link at the bottom. Now you're going to see create an account, but you're going to skip that also. So you're going to click on the last link on that list. And then it's going to take you to the part where you can add a user. So you're going to skip all that Microsoft sign-in part, and you're going to come straight to this screen. And then you just put in a name. You can put user, you can put a guest, you can put whatever you want to. Now, since this is an account that don't need to be password protected, you can just leave the password field blank and move on to the next step. And now this user is going to be a standard user on your computer. They have the option to be an administrative user, but you don't want to give them that right because then they'll be able to install programs and do other things on your computer without you needing to put in your password as an administrator. Now, one good thing about adding somebody as a standard user or a guest, once they finish using the computer, you can just go in and delete their account. Once you remove their account, it's going to delete all the files and everything they ever did on the computer. So it's going to clean off all the activities they have done on the computer. So that won't affect your personal account because everything they have done is under that account that you created. So you can just delete it and everything they have done goes with that account. And the fifth and final thing I want you to do is uninstall any apps that you're not using. Now, when you buy a computer from the store, maybe from Best Buy or wherever, sometimes the manufacturer install apps on your computer that they think you might want to use. Now, if you're never going to use those apps, might as well you just get rid of them off your computer. It's going to help your computer maintain itself a little easier because it's not bogged down with all this extra data packages that you're not using. So go to your computer and uninstall these apps. So even if there's apps on your computer that you install yourself, but you haven't used them in months or even a year or so, get rid of them so your computer can run more efficiently. Now, if you don't know how to uninstall the apps, all you have to do is go down to the search again, and this time you're going to type in apps or program. And you should see where you have the option to add or remove programs. So you're going to choose that option. And then it's going to bring up a list of apps and features that you can remove from your computer. Now, I'm not using this app right here, so I'm just going to delete it, which is this game app. So all you have to do is just go to this list and find anything that you know you're not using for sure on the computer and just uninstall it. Just get rid of it, which is going to clear up a lot of clutter on your computer, which makes the hard drive run a little bit more efficiently so you can find the files that you need faster. So those are the 5 things I want you to do on your computer right after this video. You can go back in the video, pause, stop, go through the stuff, or just make you a list, but get them done. Just go through and find the apps that you're not using anymore. Make sure you run updates. Make sure you make a guest account or a standard account, if you want to call it that, for anybody else that's going to use your computer. Turn off all those startup apps so your computer can start up a little bit faster, and make sure you install an extra browser so you have a backup in case the Edge browser start acting funny. Okay, so these tips will help you make your Windows machine run a little bit more efficiently. All right, so that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for taking the time for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.